like that.
Oh, me
One year, I told you remove that training and your name. So go to the next page before you go live.
Okay. We are here already.
Go live. Bye-bye, me quit.
Okay, thank you. Hello, hello, hello. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type a Y. Let me know my sound is clear. Let me know my mic is clear and you can hear me. If you can hear me, type a Y. Type a Y, type a Y. And whilst you do that, please mention your name and where you are connected from in the comment section so that we welcome you. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me know where you are connected from. Let me know where you are connected from. Let me know where you are connected from. Mr. I'm live. Oh, people are connected.
You are not live.
Okay.
You are not live. It's at the top, go live at the top right corner.
Yeah, I did. They even said end live. I even have end live here. Yeah, people. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining our course. Sorry for the little technical hitches. Today is 13th of January 2026, and I am going to be your moderator on this topic. All right. So, Madam Aram from Accra, Ghana, you are welcome. Jimmy from Techiman, you are welcome. Madam Trudley, you are welcome. Beningo TV, you are welcome. Awesome. Who else is here? Let me know you are here so that we welcome you. And as we do that, please go to the pages and type that we are live for people to join the call. This is an awesome training that everyone needs to be part of it and learn something small. So the number here is not encouraging. Let's go to the pages and type we are live, we are live, we are live. Let's create the awareness that we started. Let's create the awareness that we started. I am also going to do mine, so continue to do yours too. I'm going to do mine, so continue doing yours. We are live, we are live. Let's give ourselves just 30 seconds and then we'll get back here. Okay. Who else is here? Who else is here? Okay. Madam, is it? Okay, Trudy from Tema. Is it Dogbe? Mr. Dogbe from Accra. You are all welcome to the presentation tonight. Please do not come alone. As our boss lady always say, if you come alone, you will learn. But if you come with someone, you will learn and earn at the same time. So type we are live, we are live, we are live on the pages so that we get started. We are live at the WhatsApp pages so that we get started. Okay. So the topic of today, wealth creation is a game of mindset. Wealth creation is a game of mindset. Most of the time, people are working so hard to make money. They break their backs, they go the extra mile. Hopefully, some majority of us actually listen to the advices our parents give us, that to be successful in life, you need to go to school, study hard, pass all your exams, secure a good job. And you come out of poverty and the world will lay a red carpet in front of you and you walk on it in grand style. Most people will do all of these things after going through the various educational ladder, securing their job and receiving one or two of their salaries, or when their first salary slap them in the face, they get to know that probably they made the wrong choice, or probably the advice they gave them is questionable. And sometimes others will try to do other things to actually get on track. Others will also stop dreaming simply because they feel like they've wasted so many years, to get to where they are, and they can't go and start something new and all of those stuff. But hey, the issue is that whatever training that we have in school, in the classroom, it is to mold our character, to mold our skills and everything, so that we can be the best employees, in whatever field that we find ourselves. So the school system is not training you to become wealthy, to become a rich person, or it's like to own, to have your own financial freedom. But the school system is training you to acquire knowledge, to get the skills, to mold your character and everything, so that you can be the best employee. So if you continue in that track, is it really going to help you live the life of your dream life? No. So you need to have this mindset that before money comes to you, your thinking must change. That thinking of going to school, getting all the degrees, and probably you want a salary increment, so you want to do your masters, you want a salary increment, so you want to do your PhD and all of those stuffs. This is a thinking that we must desist from. So before money comes to you, you need to change your mindset about it. The mind is so powerful that everything that is so conceived in the mind, and you put effort into it, it can become real. Whatever that the mind conceives can become real once you put in actionable steps to making them real. Whatever that you see in this world, whether the beautiful cars, whether the big mansions, when you go to Dubai, the beautiful place, everything that you see on this earth was once conceived by someone, was once conceived in somebody's mind before it became real. So for you to be financially free, you need to envisage that in your mind as well, and then you put in the actions to make that become real. We can see from so many of our great scientists, Aristotle, how do we call it? Aristotle, who's their name is not coming back. All of these are great scientists, that we know. We could know that they've studied, or it's like they've done research for over 25 years, 30 years, and all that before they finally came out. And all of these things is a mindset thing. They've conceived the end result in their mind, and so they are ready to work on it for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, when nobody is saying, for them finally, for their result to come out, for people to see the beautiful thing that was conceived in their mind. So the battle always is won in the mind. The battle is won in the mind. So to be rich, to be a wealthy person, you need to first conceive that thing in your mind. Then it's descend into your heart, then descend into your actions, then become habits. That is where wealth creation starts from. So it all begins in the mind. So if you are at a crossroad where you have comfort on your left and growth at your right, which one will you actually pick, or which direction will you go? You could see that there are so many excuses. At the comfort of our places, wherever comfort is, there are so many excuses filling the baskets there. You may give yourself excuses that you don't come from a wealthy home. You don't. Your parents are not educated. The community that you came from, is not good. Whatever your excuse may be, probably I hear some people say they lost their parents when they were in school. Others say they didn't get any support. They didn't go to school and all of those stuff. Whatever situation that you find yourself, and you marry comfort, or you become comfortable in that situation, then nothing good is going to come out of that. But for you to be wealthy, then you need to embrace growth. You need to change the narrative. Whatever situation that you find yourself, you need to conceive or have it at the back of your mind that I don't like this situation. I am not comfortable with this situation, and I want to come out of this situation. That is where wealth creation starts from. So you conceive the idea, then you ask yourself, what can I do to change the narrative? The most of the time, when we people accept their situation, whether by family, by birth, wherever, I mean, their situation may be, their background, whatever their situation may be, until somebody conceive that wealthy mindset, and then they change their mindset, change their actions, and then change that narrative, that thing can continue to the fourth and fifth and sixth generation. But to take one person to conceive the mind that, to conceive this in the mind that I want to be wealthy, and when that person conceive that and works on it, they break free, and you see that that particular mindset that person has what to be transcended to the next generation, or be transferred to the next generation. Probably that person's children will now pick up those same mindsets from their father or from their mom or from their parents. Then they will also start executing, and then once the training continues to go on, it's able to change the whole family mindset when it comes to money. There are others too that they have bad mindsets when it comes to money. Whenever they see young people, or whenever they see anyone who, I mean, is wealthy, they have negative sentiment or negative mindset towards that. He might have killed somebody, he might have robbed somebody, he might be a fraud boy, he must have done this, he might have done that to be able to get that money. But meanwhile, there are legitimate ways of making money. So if for you to make money, you yourself, you need to have positive money mentality. You need to have a growth mindset, so that you can be able to what change your mindset, change your habits, change your actions, and that is where wealth creation begin from. So the big truth about money is that money follows mindset. Money followed mindset. What starts in the mind, and more good has been mined from the mindset of people than have it ever been taken from the earth. We all know that gold is I mean is very expensive, and people who are dealing in gold and all of those stuffs, they are rich people and all of those stuffs. But for the person to go to the gold mine, or to go to the pit and then go and dig gold and have enough gold and sell to make money, it starts from here. It starts from the mind. That is why my gold is dig. God has been dig. More gold has been dug from the mindset of people than has it been ever taken from the earth. It always starts from the mind. Income does not equal wealth. So whatever job that you are doing right now, and you feel like, oh, I'm a doctor, I am a lawyer, I am a nurse, and so I'm earning, let's say, 10,000 Ghana cedis, I'm earning, let's say, $5,000. I mean, whatever that amount may be, that money that you are making is not equal to wealth. But what you turn that money into, that will depend whether you be wealthy or not. We have a lot of sports people who are at the peak of their careers were making so much money, millions of dollars. But these people have not grown their mind to be able to handle money, to be able to, put their money into the right investments, to take good to, like, they don't know have good money habits, good habits when it comes to expenses and all of those stuff. So they will soon after, coming out of their sporting activities, you see that these people can go broke, simply because the money that they were making was huge as at that time, but they didn't put it to good use. They did not invest it, rightly. They did wrong. They had wrong money decisions, and all those money left them. So money is not equal to wealth. No, income is not equal to wealth. So whatever salary that you are making right now, whatever income that you make from God's backup right now, it is not equal to wealth. But how you are going to add value, or how you are going to reinvest that money, for that money to bring, it's like have multiples of itself. That is where wealth creation starts from. And so this is a mindset that you should have, because if you don't have that mindset, you earn millions but you blow all. You make wrong financial decisions. It's like you invest into the wrong things. You've not built and developed yourself to be able to handle such big amounts. And so people will even suggest things that will not even help you, and you put your money into it. And in the end, all those big income you'll be making on probably at your salary level, or probably, whatever field you find yourself, you blow all of those money away. So it is your thinking patterns that create financial results. Your thinking patterns. How are you thinking? Are you thinking, I mean, like spending money when it comes? Are you thinking about saving when it comes? Are you thinking about investing the money when it comes? That is what creates financial freedom. So it is not the income that you make. Let me be fast to let you know that in this God Backup project that we are currently in, there's going to be a time that people will be making millions of dollars on monthly basis. But the difference in whether these people are going to be financially free, they are going to enjoy time freedom, they are going to have, it's like they are going to be wealthy, they are going to become millionaires or billionaires. It will depend on how much they know about how to handle money. So it's not about the amount of money you make on a monthly basis from your God Backup commission, from your job, from whatever business that you are having. It's not the income that is wealth, or that is called wealth, but rather how you reinvest that money for it to grow. That is where. And there are so many mindsets or mentalities that we should have. So that's the poor mindset is actually linked. I'm always thinking about how can I, or let's say I can't afford. You present a business opportunity to them, you present an offer to them. The little money they have to invest in that thing so that it will take them to the next level, they say they can't afford, and they will sit down, do nothing about it. They also fear risks. This is a poor mindset. So actually, both riches and poor always also is a mindset game. So God did not create anybody to be a rich person. God did not create anybody to be a poor person. But your way of thinking will determine whether you be rich or poor. So if you have a poor mindset, then it means you be called a poor person. If you had a rich mindset, you be called a rich person or a wealthy person. So some of the poor mindsets, these people work for money. You give them an opportunity. Like we have God Backup on our hands currently. You give them, they have the opportunity. Everyone has the opportunity to build their teams from the beginning of the building. When a farmer is plowing the land, when the farmer is trying to bend the weeds on the land to prepare the land, to sow their seeds and all of the watering the land, weeding around the land. It's like when a farmer is actively planting, there is no harvest as at that time. There is no harvest as at that time. So as we are beginning our God Backup business, as you are prospecting, you are talking to people, you are inviting people to the presentation and all of this, there is no corresponding income associated with that. But have it at the back of your mind that you are planting seeds. The people that you invite to join your presentation and the partner you, it can be likened to like a seed or a seedling that you've planted. How you are going to water that seed you've planted, or that seedling you've planted, how you support it, how you make sure that a lot of air grows around it, how probably you add some fertilizers and manure and all of for it to grow faster. That is the activities that will what make us wealthy. But unfortunately, the poor mindset person wouldn't have time to do all of these activities. That would take like 3 years or 4 years, or let's say 5 to 10 years for them to make enough money, or for them to create wealth, for them to enter into the wealth creation, or to start their wealth creation journey. But they will have the time to work on somebody's 9 to 5 job. for about 40 years till they go on retirement, simply because they are not ready to take any risk. What if whatever they are doing does not, doesn't succeed? What if, the business collapse on the way? What if this? What if that? What if that? So they are not ready to take the risk to build a system that will make them financially wealthy. And it's a game of mindset. So you having the patience that, oh, even if it will take me 3 years, even if it will take me 5 years, even if it will take me 10 years, I am going to put in the consistent effort. And once I build that system, money will flow through it, month to month. And that is where financial freedom comes from. Look at all the millionaires. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, all these millionaires, that they created a system. And if you interview them, they will tell you that for about 20 years, 30 years, nobody knew them. Dangote said it took 30 years for him to be known. 30 good years. These people were creating systems that in the dark, and nobody, was seeing whatever that they were doing. But when the result finally comes out, they are all on the internet. They are everywhere. People are celebrating them and all that. So are you ready? Do you have the mindset to build something, like to cultivate something over time? And that thing is going to grow, and then it will bring a bumper harvest. Or you prefer, you go to work, at the end of the month, you get your salary, and you continue with all the other activities of life. That is a mindset to embrace. The poor mindset, is always thinking short term. Go to work, get paid, get their salary, they squander it, they are waiting for the next salary, they're waiting for the next salary, waiting for the next salary. Meanwhile, their growth mindset also ask themselves, do you present an opportunity to them? They ask, how can I afford? There are so many people who we invite them to come and listen to to our God Backup presentation, and they do not have the money. But if these people have growth mindset, or they have a wealthy mindset, they will go and find the money. Whatever way that however that they will get the money to invest and create financial freedom for themselves in the future, they will. Some people will sell their items, others will borrow money from their friends. Others will prioritize this one over something that they are using. They've probably money they've saved down for something. They will prioritize this one first. And however they can raise the money, they ask themselves, how can I? It may be risky. There is no business in this world. There is no financial freedom journey that is not risky. Everything is risky. Everything. Real estate is risky. Everything is risky. If you want to go into transport business, it's risky. You can get a car today, tomorrow it has gotten an accident. It's risky. But it is risky by the rich mindset people with a rich mindset or worthy mindset, they still do it anyways. And once they are able to manage their risk, they come out successful. And people who are not able to who are not able to manage their risk, only wish to have the lifestyle that those people are having. The rich mindset makes money work for them instead of going to work every single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to work every single day, but the work that your current work that you are doing should be your source of capital. Save some of that money and reinvest that money for then that money to start giving back. That is where financial freedom will truly come from. But if you continue to eat your seeds, you go to work, you get salary, that becomes your seed. If you eat everything, it means that all the time you are eating your seeds, there's nothing to grow. But the rich or the wealthy mindset, or what, they will make their money work for them, and they think in the long term mindset. It's what separates the wealthy mindset from the poor mindset. So the wealthy mindset, as I said, have a mindset that identifies opportunities. There are some people, you present the opportunity, they got backup opportunity to them, they will not think about it twice. They just want to know the basic service that we are providing, how they can make money. They don't know everything about it, but they go with it. These are the mindsets that, like, they have already envisaged the future 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, and that is what is going to push them to start right away. And these people are ever ready to learn every skill that they need to learn once they start. Richard Branson said, when you are offered an opportunity, but you don't know how to do it, you say yes, and you learn how to do it later. So in the process of, putting in the actions, you make a lot of mistakes and all of. But this is a learning curve for you. So God Backup has given us the opportunity to make all the mistakes. We've said yes to it. Some people have said yes, but they are not ready to do the learning, and that is where the problem comes from. 90% of people who have said yes to God Backup are not really ready to put their mind to it, to learn the skills it takes to build this business, and that is where the problem comes from. These people are not ready to learn. They are not ready to have a growth mindset where they will grow, they will develop themselves, they will grow their way of thinking, they will grow their behavior, they grow their attitude, that in the end is going to bring them the results that they are supposed to get here. But they are only looking at the money. That is a microwave mentality, that it doesn't come with wealth. A wealthy mindset. So if you really want to create wealth, you need to have an eagle eye that identify opportunities and have a growth mindset. That you are ever ready to submit yourself to build your mindset, to build your attitude and behavior and everything that makes it possible to create wealth. The wealthy people have something we call atomic habits. The atomic habits. And it is these atomic habits that create wealth over time. What are some of these atomic habits? They practice paying yourself first. Robert Kiyosaki said you should always pay yourself first. When you receive your salary, what is the first thing that comes to mind? You go to settle all your bills, you settle your rent, settle school fees, settle everything, and then you are left with nothing. The rich mindsets don't do that. The wealthy mindset don't do that. Robert Kiyosaki says that some of these habits, such as paying yourself first, is what will create long-term financial freedom for you. So if you know that it is 30% of your salary that you save, it is 50% of your salary that you save, as soon as it hits your salary hits your account, bam, even without putting any expenditure to it, take that 50% or take that 40% straight into your savings, your investment account, or probably wherever you are saving the money. It should be an investment account, actually. So as a person, at least you should have at least 4 accounts. Your savings account, or your actually, here in the US they call it checking accounts. I don't know back in Ghana. Normally we confuse the savings with, but you should have an account that you use to receive your salary, whether that becomes your savings account or your checking account. That's cool. You should have an investment account where you used to pay yourself first. So your salary comes it hits your account. Your God Backup commission hits your account. What you are saving for the future is what we call pay yourself first. So all the stress that you went through, all the hard work that you did over the month, whatever activities that you perform, how much are you worth? How much do you think you are worth? How much do you think your future self is worth of that money that you've received out of it? So if it is 40% that you think, this is the amount that my future self is worth, put that 40% into your investment account and keep doing that every single month, keep doing that. Now what is left, put your budget with what is left. If it will still not be enough to pay your expenses and all of those stuff, that is where the side gigs and the other ways of making money comes in to sustain or to help with your expenses. But if you don't have this mindset of paying yourself first, your salary will never be enough to sort out all your expenses. It will never, even if you decide to use the whole salary, it will never be enough. And you will see, most Ghanaian settings, or it's not even most Ghanaian settings, in every part of the world, anybody who is not practicing this, your salary will not, by third week of the month, your salary is gone, it's finished, and you are waiting for the next salary. So such people, you ask them money, or probably there's something to pay for, they will tell you they are waiting for the next month ending. So it will never get enough. So if you don't have this mindset of paying yourself first, you'll be caught in a trap where you'll be waiting Robert Kiyosaki call it the rat race. You'll be waiting for the next salary, for the next salary, for the next salary, and you work for 40 years, 50 years. You go on retirement, and you don't have anything. You end up trying to depend on your children to come and take care of you. No, paying yourself first is the money you are paying. Is like you are paying for your future self. When you are on retirement and you won't get the salary again. You won't get the commission you are getting again. Whatever is your main source of income. Whatever is your cash flow. How much is your future self worth? Paying yourself first. That is what the rich mindset people do. So if it is 40%, as I said, push it there. Keep pushing it there, pushing it there. And you are pushing it there for it not to be there. But you are gathering the money to go and invest in something that you believe can bring more money. You invest in something that you think can bring more money. And as I said, having your checking account or the money, your account that you use to receive salary or you receive your payment, now having an investment account, you need to have an emergency account as well. Ideally, you need to have an emergency account so that when an emergency pops up, you can go straight into that account and go and pick money from there without touching the money you are saving for your future self. If it is possible, you need to have an account for corporate social responsibility. Corporate social, this is what you use for charity. When it is Christmas, now somebody calls you for naming ceremony and all of those stuff. Those are the money you rely on. If not, people will always, use emotions, to take money from you. And I heard somebody say that if you are making transaction for every touching story that you hear, then you are going to be the touching story. If you make transaction for every touching story in the next few years, you yourself you are going to be the touching story, because what you are using to pay your future self that you can save up money for it to work for you, you are using it to settle touching stories. Because once you have money on you and somebody is able to touch you emotionally, you give out the money. People have ways of touching us emotionally. So there are some people who are so close to us that when they decide to touch emotionally, you can't say no. You give it for them. So lock up the money in your investment account where you cannot have access to it. That is for your future self. This is a habit or an atomic habit that the wealthy mind people, they keep learning every single day. They are learning about the current trends. What is the current trend? Now we know that data storage is the oil of our time. What are you learning concerning that? What business opportunity is attached to that? What can I do? What skills should I be able to develop to be able to position myself better in that field, to be able to make the best out of that field or best out of that industry? So the rich keep learning this, every single day. There is one man that he said that he reads like 6 hours a day. He reads 6 hours a day. And people were like, but if he reads 6 hours a day, it doesn't matter. This person is a billionaire, so he has the time freedom, or there's like the freedom to be able to read for 6 hours a day. But we are hungry people. We cannot read 6 hours a day. But the actual thing is that this person is a billionaire because he's reading 6 hours a day. He's gathering knowledge and skills from those books and he's applying, and that is what has made him a millionaire. But we too, who are not having the growth mindset, some of us who are not having that wealthy mindset, we don't have the luxury of time to go and read, because we are always on the go, going to chase this money, going to chase that money, going to chase that money, going to chase this money. And we come back, we are so tired, we are just come and sleep. So these are some of the atomic habits that you need to do. And in the end, it's going to mold you when it comes to knowledge wise, when it comes to attitude wise, when it comes to behavior wise, when it comes to personal development and how your relationship with people, networking and all of this. They keep learning every single day. And another atomic habit is consistent investing. That's what I said earlier. If you pay yourself first, that money is not, it's not supposed to rest in the account and rest there for good. No, you need to what? Have plans of reinvesting that money, into something good that will generate more money for you. That is where you work, what you sleep whilst your money work for you, and that is where you have some leverage over time. The another atomic habit that the wealthy people or the wealthy mindsets have is they have delayed gratification instead of instant gratification. Our Gen Z population now, we want something for everything fast, fast. The microwave mentality, everything fast, fast internet, fast food. You send a message to somebody, fast, fast. The response is coming. Gone are the days you will send one email, it will take like 10 days for the person to receive it and then respond to you back. But now, because of WhatsApp, everything fast, fast, back, back, back. To create wealth, you don't need to have an instant gratification. You need to have delayed gratification. What are you sacrificing today that in a long term is going to generate or is going to bring multiples of what you sacrifice today to help you create financial wealth? The wealthy mindset also work with a team. There's nobody in this world who can create wealth alone. You can't create wealth alone. You need to work with people. You need to work in teams. So this is a strong financial code that you need to crack. And working with a team comes with so much. Human relations and human attitude and human character management alone is not something to joke with. So this is a skill you need to learn. This is a skill you need to learn so that you can work with a team. Things should be happening whilst you are sleeping. Things should be happening whilst you are traveling. Things should be happening. The system should keep running every night, 24/7. The system should keep running, and to take you to work, to take you working with a team to get that done. So you alone going to work 24/7, coming back, sleep, they will never create wealth for you. To the wealthy people, they learn how to create teams. And creating a team, it comes with you knowing the right people to choose for as a team. If you in the future you have to have a company, you need to know how to interview people and select the right people to run your company for you. There was one big man who says that if the person you are employing to handle a particular department in your company, doesn't know more than you, then this person is setting up your company to fail. Anybody that you employ to handle the finance department should know more about finances than you. Anybody you are employing to handle the procurement department of your company should know more than you. That is how you are leveraging on their skill, leveraging on their knowledge, leveraging on their mindset. But if you've not built the habits to be able to know how to do that, how will you do that? You can't do that. And so in the end, you may think it's difficult to create wealth, it's difficult to run a business and all of this stuff, but you've not groomed yourself, you've not learned on how to sieve people to get the best out of them. In our God Backup business, we speak to a lot of people from day one. If somebody is not the right person, the right candidate to be this person is coming to join your team, and you are supposed to work collaboratively, work hand in hand. You meet each other halfway and build something for the future. If this person is not having this mindset from day one, you should know. From day one, you should know. So this is an opportunity given to us for us to build our knowledge and skills when it comes to recruiting the right people, probably will work with in our future company. So if you are here, you are being added on the page and you are not learning, you are not talking to anyone, you are not following the trainings that we are having on the page, even WhatsApp page, the messages that are being shared on the WhatsApp pages, you don't even read them, you just allow it to compound and you just deflate it, everything goes, and you are not learning anything. And in the future, somebody can invest billions to establish a company for you. You can't handle it because human resource management alone will crumple you. So getting to understand and have the mindset that you cannot create wealth alone, and for that matter, for you to create wealth, you need to work with a team. And working with a team, you need to know how to how to massage people's ego. You need to know how to deal with people intelligently. You need to know how to recruit the right people to work with, and all of how you need to know the right people to place at the right positions to make the team work. This is something, a skill that as a wealthy person, somebody who is embarking on a wealth creation journey should know, that you need to work with the team. As someone who is aspiring to be wealthy or on a wealth creating journey, you need to create systems. An amazing system that we are creating here is our God Backup, the God Backup team. The product has already been worked on for us. All you need to know is to create a system. The system you are creating is a team you are building. So if you are able to build a large team of people and becomes a system, you wouldn't have to go back and do the same activities all over again. Probably by the time you get to a higher rank, all you need to be doing is be adding new people into the team, and you'll be motivating people, you'll be doing trainings, you'll be doing presentations and all. You'll be maintaining the system, and that is where wealth creation starts from. All the billionaires that we see, Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, after creating Facebook for the first time in 2004, all they keep doing is updates. They keep updating, adding new features, improving, making it more attractive for a lot of people to participate, or it's like to get on our platform and all of those stuff. And that is exactly what we are doing here. We are creating a system. And once you create that system, it becomes a channel, it becomes a pipe that money flows through it on daily basis. So if you've not created that system and you are waiting for manna to fall from heaven for you to be wealthy, it's a wrong mindset. So you need to have that mindset that to be wealthy, you need to create a system. We need to identify ourselves and shift from certain activities or certain mindsets or certain we need to have a mindset shift from where we used to be and go to it and get a different mindset shift. And one of those ones is, some people say, oh, for me, I am bad with money, I don't know how to save money. When you give money to me, I can't handle it, and all of those stuff. This is something you need to have a mindset shift from it. If you can't handle money, how can you create wealth? You can't create wealth. So you should grow the habits. You should develop yourself, create a mindset on how to handle money. When money comes to your hands, you need to be able to know how you put ruler and measure and everything on it and apportion it appropriately. People have the mindset that what is acquired through some financial or acquired through some divine power. When the Bible says it is God that gives us the power to create wealth, it is not some spiritual or magic power that He will pour on you, but God will give you ideas. Those are your power. Ideas, knowledge. When God asked Solomon, what do you need? He said, you need wisdom. And God gave Solomon that wisdom, and Solomon was able to use that wisdom to do business with so many people, different people of different religion, people of different cultures, and he was able to make money. He became the richest man who ever lived. So when people are thinking, in the olden days, or probably I believe some cultures still have it. My mission was saying, normal friend will say, that's not how wealth is created. Whoever deceives you, that we go and tell that person that he's lying to you. Some people also believe that in our family, nobody has become a millionaire before, so me, I can never become a millionaire. It's a wrong mindset. Having I'll get rich, or probably I'll be poor in the future. So maybe that's what I accepted. No, you need to have a mindset shift from all of those ones, and then embrace what it takes. So what are the new identities, or what are, when you shift from those mindset, the old mindset, the new ones that you should tell yourself that yes, you are an investor. I am an investor. So when money comes into your mind, what do? You think of investing. I'm a wealth builder. And as I said, if you want to build wealth, you create systems. You learn. You build yourself become the best version of yourself, know how to work with a team, create the systems and all that. You embrace that and you become have the mindset of a winner. Tell yourself, wake up in the morning, confess, have positive confessions for yourself. I am a winner, I am a conqueror, I can do it. Challenges will come your way, but having this mindset alone will help you to navigate your way through to the journey or to your destination to wealth creation. The mind, the rich learn daily. The rich or people with rich mindsets learn daily. And what are some of the key things that they work on? The financial literacy. So as I said, Warren Buffett has been reading for 6 hours a day, reading about money, stock, all the industries, oil, whatever that they think. They need to have the knowledge to know the current trend and how they can invest and how they can position themselves better, the knowledge and skills that they need to acquire and all of those stuff. This is financial literacy. If you have 10 degrees and 4 PhDs and 10 masters and you don't have financial literacy, you still struggle financially. You have all the degrees in this world. You've attended, 10 different universities in the world, but you did not learn about financial literacy. You still struggle financially. And let me be quick to announce to you that nobody will teach you financial literacy in the classroom. So if you attend all the universities in this world, you will never meet them in a classroom. It's something that is self-taught. It is learned through personal development seminars. Programs like this ones. And most of those ones, it is not all over the place for people for everybody to know. It's like the world has not really even come to a realization that financial literacy is what it will take you to create wealth. So all they do is go to school, study hard, pass all your exams, get this degree, get that degree, get specialty in here, get specialty there. You accumulate stress upon yourself. You can't make money. For you to make money, you have to have a rich mindset and then embrace financial literacy. Work on your cash flow. Whatever that is your basic source of income, don't joke with that. Whatever that is your basic source of income, don't joke with. So even if it's your salary, that is your don't joke with it. Be consistent with your work. But as I said, pay yourself first and always grow that money to invest into other stuffs, to invest into other business ventures. And then as you continue to do that, and your money can now work for you, you will see that the time is coming. Your money that is working for you will be generating probably 10 times or 4 times, 20 times more than what you get from your salary. That is, you have now embarked on a journey to financial, freedom. And as at that time, that is where you can sit down and relax. What other things are you supposed to learn? You need to be able to differentiate between assets and liabilities. What are assets? Assets are things that generate money for you. So when we are even looking at, we are counting the billionaires and the millionaires of the world. We are not only thinking about the physical money that they have, but the asset, things that generate money for them on daily basis. They quantify those things to put a price tag on it. So as someone who really wants to embrace financial freedom, somebody who wants to create wealth, you build more of your asset column. Build more of your asset column. When you are saving, you are paying yourself first. Use that money to build more of your asset column. Whatever that you believe in that is going to learn the skill and build more asset, get more asset, things that will generate money for you on daily basis. The liabilities are sometimes your home can even be a liability. Because if you have a very sophisticated house and every month it's taking like half of your salary away, for maintenance and all of those things, it becomes a liability. A car, can be an asset, can be a liability at the same time. So it depends on how, whatever you are using that car for. Probably you are using it for something to generate money. Probably it is helping you for you to have 2 jobs or 3 jobs, or it will help you, your business, stuffs. Once the car is helping you to make money, to generate more money, it's an asset. But if it is always taking money from you without any money in your thing, it's a liability. You need to have businesses. The only way out for financial freedom is business. The only way out is business. There is business. Sometimes investments can bring some small returns and all of those stuff, but it's business. You need to have a business. If you can't create a business for yourself and you are lucky for some to partner a business that someone has created, hallelujah. How many of us can be able to have the money to be able to create a data center that our CEO Joe Terran has created? Probably you don't have the capacity to do that, but you have given the opportunity to partner what he has created. And it's a way, it's a mindset. If you have the mindset to know that, hey, if I cannot create a system, or if I cannot create something for myself, and I've been given an opportunity to partner, then I've been given, a real opportunity. So I need to hold it with two hands. It's a mindset. So if you've joined this God Backup business and you're not putting in any effort, there are trainings you don't join, there are presentations you don't join, invite people to presentation you don't do, you don't perform anything, and you're just sitting down, then it means that you have not come to the realization that you have been given an opportunity, to partner a system someone has created. And that mindset alone, you get this golden opportunity, but you lose it. In the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, when millionaires are popping out from this business, or they always, hey, I started with them, a company whereby, and come register you. What happened? You didn't have the knowledge, or you didn't have the mindset to know that, hey, there's a golden opportunity, it's a good mind. I've been given opportunity to partner, and so let me make it my own and put in my best and create the system, build my team, so that my cash flow from that side can grow, and I can get part of that cash flow to save somewhere and reinvest. It's a mindset. So if you've not put in some good price tag on this opportunity that God Backup has given us, that means your mindset for wealth creation is low. Your mindset for wealth creation is low, because this opportunity is a great one. If we have ever seen how Microsoft has grown, at least we should compare. We can have that one as a comparison. If you can't envisage how big this company is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years, have Microsoft in mind. Have Facebook in mind. Have Facebook in mind. Last Facebook started, and then this guy invited some of his friends to come and on a round table, show them the plan, how they are going to get a lot of people to their platform, and people they couldn't envisage that, and they left. And the 2 or 3 who remain, they are billionaires with him right now. They are billionaires with him right now. If you don't have the capacity to create a system, and you have a golden opportunity to partner somebody's system, oh hallelujah, hold it with 2 hands and make the best out of it. That is going to help you work on your cash flow, because you can't save if you don't have a cash flow. So that's going to be your basic cash flow, and then you save up money from what you are saving from your cash flow, reinvest in other things that will bring more money to you. It help you build your asset column. So this is a golden opportunity will be given. If you've not realized that, then I'm telling you today. Some books, I may recommend for you to read is Rich Dad Poor Dad. And the other ones. Time and consistency is what creates wealth. So you started paying yourself first year, second year, third year, then you are even tired. After third year, or let's say after 3 months of paying yourself first, you just abolish that old thing. Now when the money comes, you don't even put a measure to it. You don't even put, like, apportion the amount you are saving anymore. Over time, you see that you started it, but you lack consistency, so it will not create the wealth for you. So for you to be able to create wealth, you need to put a particular habit or mindset in place, and perform the activities it needs to perform consistently over time. You need to have the knowledge of compound interest, that the little things you do on daily basis will compound and give you bigger results in the future. That is how wealth creation, it's all about. The time that you are pushing for something, and then how consistent you are with it. Have a long-term mindset and be focused. Hi, the journey of financial freedom or wealth creation is a very, very lonely path. If any billionaire could actually open up to you, it's a very lonely path. Very, very lonely path. Because there are certain things you should be doing at certain point in time, and your friends will come in invite, oh Charlie, birthday party, be how name child naming ceremony, be how, and like, because you are focused on what you want to achieve, you set a target for yourself and you want to hit that target. You might not be able to attend every event that your friends are going, they are partying, and they are going to all the fancy places and all of those, that and you are seated consistent, putting in consistent effort in something that you believe in, that is going to compound over time to give you a bigger result. That is a very, very lonely part. Whilst people are celebrating, you'll be indoors working on your dream, working on your goals, working on your targets. It's a very, very lonely part. Sometimes even your spouse might not believe in what you are doing. Your parents might not believe in what you are doing, but you need to have that focus and mindset that even if nobody believes in you because they've not seen the results yet, you have envisaged the results. So you have to be ready to go embark on that journey all alone. You should be ready to embark on that journey all alone, because it's a very, very, very lonely path, and it takes a long time. Look at somebody who says, Aliko Dangote, who says it took him 30 years to be known. friends will come into his way, and they will make friends for some time. They will pass and go. Some people will come, they will pass and go, but he will still be working, cultivating, putting in the daily effort, the daily actions, month after month, having a bigger picture, and then the end result in mind. And when the time is due, for his results to bear, to come forth for everybody to see, before they will get to, hey, how did you do it? And when he was doing all of those things, people were partying, people were making merry, people were we're enjoying some fancy life somewhere. So you should have a mindset to embark on that journey alone, because it's a very, very lonely path. It's a very, very lonely path. You need to have some environment. Environment actually shapes mindsets. So where do you find yourself most of the time? Do you prioritize spending much of your time with your mentors, the people who invest, who pour themselves into you, who pumps you up, people who recommend books for you to read, and all of those stuff? Do you prioritize that over complainers, people who are always complaining the economy is bad, and our family is not good, I didn't get a better education, and all of this? Do you prioritize that over complainers? Do you prioritize mentorship over complainers? That environment. I don't mean physical environment, but you can have a mindset environment. So plug yourself into an environment that always, helps you to get to the next level in terms of your mindset, in terms of your attitude, in terms of character building, in terms of making you become the best version of yourself. Do you prioritize books, reading books over gossip? How many pages do you have to read a day? How many pages of books do you read a day? Will you use that one to watch cartoons? Will you use that one to watch funny videos on TikTok? What do you spend your time on? This is an environment that can really shape your thinking. Wherever you spend majority of your time, it will dominate your mind. And so as a man thinketh, so he shall be. There's a wise saying that says that human we act in the direction of our dominant thinking, and that comes from where we spend majority of our time, the environment we find ourselves. Do you prioritize growth content over fear-based news? They've killed somebody here, some blood has been spilled here, hey, but I could show BT, and these are the things you waste majority of your time on. Over, do you prioritize podcasts, like the Gary V's and all the I mean the good guys who are preaching good news about mindset, Robert Kiyosaki's and all of those stuff. Do you prioritize those ones over bad news, or how? Which environment do you find yourself most of the time? It is really going to determine where you'll be in the future. Some actions you need to take if you really want to build finances. Some actions you need to take if you really want to build finances. As I said, you need to read. Every knowledge is embedded in books. All the knowledge is embedded in books. If you are not good with the physical or the hard copy books, get the audio books. Every single day, make it a habit to read books. Read 10 pages a day. Track your expenses. Some of us, as I said earlier, sikaninya buy Charlie, but you got to with mommy, where you got to with mommy. Take this, I want to get this. Oh, I saw this bag, this fancy bag somewhere here. I need to get it. I saw this shoe. Yeah, me too. I have to look like a borrow when I go to town. Charlie, I need to rock for that at that event and all of those stuffs. I mean, a young person growing up, as soon as they get their first big money, they are going to buy a car. And the cost of war and the maintenance and everything is something that is going to break their spine. Track your expenses. Build an income producing skill. Currently, we are all in God's backup. We are all learning the interfaces and all of those stuff. Lead capture system. We all don't know. We are now being introduced to it for the first time. Social media marketing, we all don't know. We are all learning for the first time. I mean, how to use Reduba and all the other tools that the CEO has been talking about and all of us has created for us. We all don't know. We are all learning for the first time. Your ability or your mind, I mean, your ability to submit yourself to learn how to use these tools and develop the skills for it is going to make a difference. So we all have the God backup opportunity, but different people have different results. Others will have bigger results, others will have smaller results, others will have, abysmally low results, others will not get any result at all because of the skills that they are ever ready to build. Invest monthly. Choose growth mindset or choose growth mindset environment. So get in touch with your mentors on daily basis. If you have to read on daily basis. If you have to, listen to a podcast, do it on daily basis. Be consistent with all of those things on daily basis. If you have to grow your spiritual life by reading your Bible 30 minutes every day, do it daily. If you have to hit the gym to keep your brain on fire so that you can be able to you have the energy to go through your activities within the day, do it on daily basis. Be consistent with it. These are the activities that will make the difference. These are the activities that will make the difference. If you see somebody doing so well in this life, it means these people are doing more than you know, or they know more than you know. If you see somebody who is doing so well, probably in sports, they are training more than the others are doing. If you see a student performing so well, they are learning more than the others are doing, or they have a strategy they are working on better that the others don't know. So what are you also doing differently that's going to put you, out there? This is a call to action to all of us. So for our take-home message, you don't attract money. You attract who you become. You don't attract money. You attract who you become. If by some divine knowledge or by divine orchestration, they pour black diamond commissions into your account for let's say 5 good months, or let's say a year, 1 whole year. They pour black diamond commissions into your account for 1 whole year. Have you built yourself to be able to handle that money? If you become a black diamond by some divine orchestration, have you built yourself to be able to handle the people in your organization, people in your team? It's like, have you built yourself to be able to meet the human, different characters, different emotions, different mindsets, different cultures, people from all walks of life, how you can be able to handle them and maintain your black diamond position or your rank for as long as possible. That is what we create. That is what is called wealth creation. There are people who are up there today, tomorrow they are down. It means they've not built them, so they've not built capacities to be able to handle responsibilities that comes with the new position that they've gotten. So you don't attract money, but you attract who you become. If you are so heavy, if you are so tough to be able to handle, because even money itself comes with so much devils. There are so many devils that comes with money. So if you not build yourself, that money will come. It is the money that will destroy you. So you don't attract money, you attract who you become. Who are you becoming? Are you becoming that knowledgeable person? Are you becoming that person that can relate with people on daily basis? Are you becoming that? The well-refined person that can do business with people all across the globe? Who are you becoming? You need to change your mindset, build better habits, and then wealth will follow you. So the wealth doesn't come, by divine orchestration. It doesn't come because, your family has been blessed. Your family line or your bloodline is blessed with money. So people that come from that family are doing well. It doesn't come because probably you are earning so much big money from one way or the other. In some way or the other. It doesn't come by that. But when money comes to you from the skills you've developed, what are the habits? How do you, let that money metamorphosize into something big? It all begins in the mind. So you need to change your mindset, build better habits, and wealth to follow you. And in the end, God Backup has given us the best opportunity to make all the mistakes. God Backup has given us the opportunity to make all the mistakes. Practice rehearse several times, and come out so refined. Our industry is so forgiving. In such a way that I think it was Eric Worre that said that our industry is so forgiving in such a way that you get to a point where other people's effort affects you. So even if you don't put in the effort, if you don't develop the right habits, if you don't perform the right activities, you might still earn some good money. You might still get some good money. But for you to be wealthy, you need to really build yourself, build your knowledge, build your habits, become the best version of yourself, and you attract. That is what is going to help you become the wealthy person we are all dreaming to become. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm glad you are here with me through the thick and thin times. From the beginning, we had some challenges, but we are still here. With me throughout the presentation. I'm grateful for your time and everything. God bless us all, and may we go out there, become the best version of ourselves, have the right mindset, have the right habits, and let's create wealth for the next generation to come and say that once upon a time there was this big man or there was this person who has laid down all the foundation for us to live a better life. Thank you and have a good evening. If you have any concerns, you can put them in the comment section. Thank you, boss Lady Enyanam, my mentor, my enroller, and my guider. He's the one guiding me in everything. So let's give her our best emoji in the comment section. Madam Enyanam, thank you so much for standing with me all the time. Who else is here? Awesome. Thank you so much. And let's put everything that we've heard today into practice. And we'll see you. I'll meet you at the top so that we dine together. Thank you and have a great week.